All right, so this week I'm going to talk about taking steps. You know, sometimes in life we don't, we have limiting beliefs. We may not realize that we're capable of doing amazing things. But I want to encourage you today to just take the step. All right, sometimes we have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Let me give you that one again. Sometimes we have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And so to do that, you have to take the step. And so the first thing in taking the step is, you know, I believe that saying yes sets you up for success. Right? There's so many times in my life where, because I said, yes, I'll try it. Yes, I'll see if I can do it. Right? It set me up for bigger success in my life. And so what I did was I took one step at a time. When I think about the whole big picture, I had those goals, far out goals. I just thought about, okay, be great on this step, right? Then after that step, be great on the next step, right? Then after that, be great on the next step. And then before you know it, you got big success. And then what we're supposed to do, what we should do once we achieve that success is we have to make sure that we share the experience with others. You know, the experiences are not just for us. The experiences are for others. And so I saw this clip the other day of that big time influencer guy. He said, man, there's 3 phases of life. And it's learn, earn, and return, right? So the first phase of our lives, we have to learn some things. Second phase of our lives, we have to make sure that we are doing things to earn, right? And then once we've learned and earned, and we've got to return and help somebody, right? So that's the first phase, success in the step. The next one is test, all right? Man, I don't care who you are, we all gonna have some tests in life, right? Some of us have more than others, but we're all gonna have some tests in our life, right? And what we have to realize is that our tests will become our testimony, right? In those tests, we will eventually be able to use, once you pass the test, right, you will be able to use your test as a testimony, and then you can use that to help others, right? So that's the second part, is test. The next part is experiences. New experiences lead to learning new things, right? We have to be open, have a growth mindset to look for new experiences, right? Because they lead to us experiencing new things, but they lead to us learning new things as well. And so with our experiences, like, I'm a formula guy, so I'll give you a little formula. Experiences over stuff equals a fulfilled life, right? Here's the equation for you. Experiences over stuff, right? Like, stuff is not important, right? What's important is people. What's important is experiences. What's important is relationships, right? So experiences over stuff, that gives you a fulfilled life. And so, man, here's one thing. I had an epiphany when I was like later in college, right? And so, you know, the J's, they always been pretty big, right? So we don't get some J's and those kind of things. So I was looking and, man, I was like, man, for the cost of some Jordans, I was looking at a flight, like, I can take a flight somewhere I've never been. Right? Hold on. So for the price of a pair of Jordans, like, at the time, I had never been to even Miami or LA or DC. Well, I've been to DC, but, you know, just like, so for the price of a pair of Jordans, I can take that same money and fly somewhere that I've never been in my life, right? So there was a shift in my perspective and a shift in, man, the importance of experiences, right? So experiences are important when taking the step. And then the last piece is people. It's important for us when we take the step to put ourselves around the right people and put ourselves around people that have our best interests at heart, right? You can have a feel, you know, a feel for that. People have your back. People are looking out for you when they really don't care about what you're doing. Like, you got to feel for that, right? It's important for us to make sure we find mentors, right? Put ourselves around people that we can learn from. Put yourself around people that can teach us things that we want to know, right? And that's the beauty of life. What I found, like different times in my life when I went from high school to college, man, some smart people around here, right? I just got to put myself around those people and ask questions so I can learn. Then I went from college to my career, man, some smart people around here, right? And so from there I could ask questions of those people, man, how'd you do that? How did you figure that out? And all people were willing to help me. And when I stepped into the YouTube podcast, writing books, and I put myself around the right people, hey man, how'd you do that? Right? And so it's really helped me in my life to put myself around the right people. And so I just encourage you today to just take a step. Right? Don't have limiting beliefs, but believe that you can take the step. And I break it down with this: the S in step is success. Right? Take the step towards your success. The T in step is test. Right? And pass the test, because your test will be your testimony. Right? The E is experiences. Man, strive to experience some really cool things. Value those experiences. The P in step is people. Put yourself around the right people. Right? The right people set you up to do amazing things. And so, in closing, man, just remember that when you take one step today, right, it sets you up for an exciting journey tomorrow. So that step that you take today, man, puts you in position to be great down the road and do amazing things.